So 2022, what did I do this year? Well, I ventured into something new, working as a trainee creative producer at Wentworth Woodhouse as part of Rotherham's Children's Capital of Culture with a bunch of other amazing creative people, whilst also going into my final semester of my final year at uni. Finally went to Scarborough to make a film for a few days after the other 2 times were cancelled by COVID. Then got COVID. That was shit, but I still worked through it, which was a mistake. I really need to understand when I need to rest. When I was finally free, it was back to being full steam ahead. I shot my final uni film Eleanor with my creative partner in crime, which we premiered at the Level 6 Creative Delusions exhibition held at Wentworth Woodhouse, a night to celebrate the achievements of the class of 2022 and to showcase the work that we put so much effort, love and stress into. Meanwhile, we dropped the trainee name and became fully fledged creative producers, planning a short film and an event to be held at Wentworth Woodhouse. Yes, the majority of the first 6 months of the year was spent at Wentworth Woodhouse, for both uni and as a creative producer. I owe so much to that place this year. But the first job was to shoot the short film 4 of a Kind, which we ambitiously planned to showcase as a 4-screen film spectacular at the final event. It was hard work and we had some long days, but each member of the team worked so hard and put their all into it, and the outcome really shows how passionate we were. Which really showed at the House of Future Creatives event at the end of June, which we had spent months working on and allowed the future generations of South Yorkshire to come and be creative for a night, whilst also allowing us to showcase our creativity and premiere the film on 4 screens, which the audience was amazed by. But with that done and the creative producer journey at Wentworth Woodhouse now finished, that meant a bit of time to chill for the summer, getting to do my own thing for a bit. The best part being finally having a holiday to sunny Skegness for a week in Butlins, a place with so many happy memories from my childhood, and a time to make new ones with this amazing goofball. But then it was back to reality and on to new ventures, starting with a teaching degree, something I wanted to do since I was younger. But I quit, because it became a bit too much too quickly, and that's not a failure, but it's me doing what's best for me, and I'm proud of myself for that. So I was on an open cliff edge with so many opportunities and probably not enough money, but I applied for a job at Curated Makers working retail, and that was the push I needed to set up as a freelancer. Well, that and I needed it for the job. So I redesigned my logo on my website and Lost Soul Studios was born. Again. Now as a freelancer in film and videography, photography and any other creative ventures I can find, I applied to be a volunteer and work back at Wentworth Woodhouse, working on a few editing projects for them, whilst also working at Curated Makers and for Luke Horton in his shops this Christmas. And I graduated from uni with a first class degree in media, moving image and photography. Quite a proud day. And that about brings us up to now. It's been an amazing year that's changed me for the better. It's made me a more confident, more creative and more determined person, and allowed me to meet so many amazing people and friends along the way, though I have lost a few friends too this year. But now I've finally found myself, it's time to see where life takes me next year. With some exciting projects on the horizon, it's looking to be a good year. So happy new year everyone, here's to 2023.